Yeah, so this is a prophecy chart that shows all the time prophecies of the Bible and how they fulfilled according to history, and then shows what's left in prophecy and where we're at today. So it starts here. I have the Daniel 2, Daniel 7, and Daniel 8, right? The dream of Nebuchadnezzar and the visions of Daniel that go over this. So I have this section here. And then we also have the time prophecies, the beginning, 457 BC. We have the 70-week prophecy found in Daniel 9, 24 and 27. And that goes through all the way through the time of Jesus and the stoning of Stephen, and representing the gospel now going to the whole world. That's also the beginning of the 2300 years. We have that, the longest running time prophecy in the Bible, 2300 years. Right? We have some important events that took place. So that we have the destruction of Jerusalem in 70 AD. We also have 321 AD when Constantine, he combined paganism and Christianity. Then we have the 508, 538 time prophecies here. So 538 is the 1260 years, and that ends at 1798. We have 508, which is the 1290 years, which also terminates in 1798. And 538 is when the Pope, he took full control in Europe and combined church and state and began persecuting God's people. 508, Clovis, the king of the Franks, converted to Catholicism and gave the Pope an army and said, "Hey, make this whole world Catholic," essentially, and that's when that began. It also is the beginning of the 1335-year prophecy, which terminated all the way in 1843. We also have a bunch of little prophecies in here. We have the 150-year prophecy of Revelation 9, the Ottoman Empire. Then we also have the 391-year prophecy in 15 days that talks about the Ottoman reign and how they surrendered their power to the European Union from 1449, July 27, 1449 to August 11, 1840. And Josiah Lynch actually figured that out. It's a pretty cool story. But we also have the America Rises to Power, Revelation 13, the second half, 1776. In Revelation chapter 11, the French Revolution was also prophesied. And we have that prophecy in here for 3.5 years, November 23, 1793 to June 15, 1797. And that was the war on Scripture, and when Scripture was totally eradicated from France and then brought back when it ended, 1797. Of course, 1798, the end of the Dark Ages, the end of the 1260 and the 1290-year prophecies, when Napoleon sent Berthier in and arrested the Pope, who died in prison, and then the deadly wound was given. Revelation 13 there. So we have this. We also have William Miller begins preaching the soon return of Jesus in 1831, the Millerite movement from 1831 to 1844. Again, the termination of the 391 years and 15-day prophecy, the 1335, and then of course the termination of the 2300-year prophecy, which is the great disappointment, where everybody misunderstood the sanctuary message and thought that Jesus was coming. But we know that is not the case. So we have this, and we're able to explain and show people where we've come from, what has happened. And then we also have this short amount of time where the investigative judgment began, and the sounding of the three angels' message found in Revelation 14 began sounding in 1844, and it's still resounding today, and through God's people especially. So, we have 1923, 1929, the Catholic Church declares they're above the Bible, and they change the mark of authority to Sunday. Mussolini gives the Pope back full power in Europe, and that begins the healing of the deadly wound that was given back in 1798. Here we are today, 2025, and we are living in the last moments of Earth's history.
You remind me of the great Roman Emperor, Constantine the Great.
And if you really want to know what is actually coming, all we have to do is to look at our Bible and to say, Lord, show me what do I need to understand? How can I apply this to my life? What are the events that are soon to take place so that I can be found with my name written in the book of life? So this is very interesting, and it's so important because this is actually what applies today. And we're gonna talk about the Sunday legislation and and the mark of the beast, the 7 last plagues, and of course the second coming, which is what we are looking forward to. So check out our other video, because it's going to have an in-depth discussion and study about this prophecy chart.